Hello everyone, and welcome back to Killer7, and welcome back to Encounter, and welcome back to the Blackburn residence. We've searched the first house of Curtis's Blackburn's estate. Now we're in the second back house, and we're trying to find where he is, because we have not found him yet. There are three ways we can go. I'm going to start with left, see what we find. We find a backside smile. And you know, something that I was doing in the amusement park is I was switching to con to shoot them so I could get blood. But something that I realized that I didn't know before...
Adios.
It's not that one, I guess. There it is. Mask's double charge shot can actually get blood from the backside smile, so I don't actually need to change. Well, if I want blood from him, I am going to need to change. I didn't realize that about Mask, that his double charge shot could actually get blood from them.
Fuck you!
You'd think they would have the weak point under the armor. I'm just saying. I don't know why they don't. It just seems like they should. Yoon, shouldn't they have it under the armor? It just seems silly that they don't. You know, Yoon, I don't even see a puzzle anywhere around here. There's nothing, so I think you're just extorting me at this point. But fine, I'll shoot the mask. Considering how much blood I'm giving the mask, you'd think that he wouldn't be giving the double fingers to one of his best customers like this. Well, once again, there's no puzzle around here. So what is he talking about? Oh, hold on.
Fuck you!
Usually there's a puzzle right by Yoon when he speaks to us about something, but this time there is not. So we're gonna have to go looking around and see what he might be referring to. You know, I don't want to look at that right now, that garbage chute. Because if I were to look at it as con, I would actually be ejected from the small house. And we'll see why later on. The clock's life has run out. But you know what we can do? We can bring it back to life. Back to life by turning back time. Don't know how these soul shells get stuck in these things that need to be time travel to open them up. Guess they've been there for a while. Let me change to mask. If I were to look at that garbage chute as mask, I just get the sound. Doesn't actually tell us anything. We'll come back here later. We still have a lot more house to search.
Los vemos.
All right, a security system found in the bedroom, and I think this is what Yoon was actually talking about. He's saying that we have to find the security system and turn it off. And that's what we're going to do. Not really a puzzle. I mean, we were going to look here anyway. We were going to look everywhere. Find the security system, just turn it off. It's all we need to do. And now there's a door somewhere that has become unlocked. Oh yeah, someone respawned. I don't think critical lock-on works on him, because his critical point is not like the glowy one that everyone else has.
Fuck you!
What do I hear? That's who I hear. So Curtis might be hiding somewhere in his house, someplace maybe climate controlled because of this hot, muggy day. Bad for the old man's bones, is I guess what's going on. Travis, why are you cleaning that table? I guess he just can't stand to see a dirty table, even if it's not his. Even if it belongs to someone who is trafficking orphans. Well, we'll leave him to it. Well, look who it is. First, let's handle this guy. Tasty, tasty pops. In my blood. The second odd engraving we found. Now, what's Almeida doing here in this house? And Andre Almeida fades away. Something interesting of what he said is that he mentioned that Clemens will be guided by the Yakumo. Clemens, of course, is the one who was Andre's disciple. He was the one in the car. Like, he's the one who's the leader of that community now. Almeida did not mention anything about the Yakumo when we were speaking to him, but Clemens apparently is going to be guided by its teachings. So something... Eventually, we're going to get more in depth about the plot of Killer 7, but apparently Almeida got his hands on part of the Yakumo, and that was how he was able to create First Life and become such a success, because of what it taught him, what were in those sacred pages. And apparently Clemens has that information now.
Fuck you!
Should really get to a Harmon's room. I'm full with blood. Can barely move. There is so much blood inside me right now. I need to unload this blood. This blood that is in me. Well, that was kind of close. I guess while that jogging, them bouncing up and down, made it difficult to lock on to their weak points. But that's not a problem with Mr. Protector ZZ right here. Alright, here's a Harmon's room. Let's head in here. So we've searched just about the entirety of the Blackburn estate. We still have not found Curtis Blackburn. Travis doesn't know where he is either. He's wondering where the old man could be hiding. I assume that he knows we're here. We've been running all over the place shooting up these heaven smiles, so how could he not know that we're here? Alright, who do I want to upgrade?
Don't make light.
What are you looking at?
Well, Kaede will also gain critical lock-on at level 4, so let's do that. Yep, and now she's got it too. Let's see. For this next bit,
Fuck 'em.
what we're going to be doing, I could do this with either Khan
Yeah, I'll just set them on fire. Piece of cake.
or Mask. I kind of like using Khan for this, though. Because we're about to go into the room that we unlocked when we deactivated the security system. That really big room that we saw on the map. The conspicuously large room. What could be inside the large room? Well, we're not going to deal with these people. We're going to turn around and walk into the large hall and see what it is that we find inside. Oh. You know, I question if she's actually the chairman of anything. I don't know what authority she has on the Educational Guidance Council, but it doesn't seem like she's a very good pick for that job. Ayami's fight, once again, she turns invisible in light. And this time, we're in close quarters with her, so she's not going to run around that much. But she is going... Yep, you don't really know where she's going to appear, but you know that she's going to be made visible when the shutters open, and she has to be visible for her to shoot us. She can't shoot us when she's invisible, so she's like a cloaking device from Star Trek. It works the same way. If I can keep shooting, keep hitting her, it'll prevent her from hitting me. But if I miss, then I'm going to take some damage. Should get some... heal myself up a little bit. Okay, and we continue. Uh-oh. She's starting to warp. Sometimes she doesn't actually need there to be light for her to get between one window and the next. I'm really gonna need some blood right now. Yeah, my last little bit of blood. Actually, one more. Last bit of blood. Ugh, that's real bad. No blood left, but I can kind of cheat because we can just do this. Oh, she's still visible. That means it's time for our final clash right here. He's almost dead. Okay, let's switch to Dan. All right. Okay, so almost died a few times, 3 times actually right there, but that is it for Ayami Blackburn. It was a mask the whole time. Shocking, I know. You probably would have expected that that was her actual face. It was not. No. It was not. Let's just change to get someone that actually has full health right now. And this is what she was guarding. Another security panel. Let's turn it off. We needed lights at the pool, and we now have them. The lights have been turned on. So let's head back to the pool. And there's nothing else we can do with Ayame. That's her final resting place. Let's leave. Let's head to the pool. Now that the lights are on, let's see what it is that we can do there. Hey. Look who it is.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Oh, his back is turned to me. That seems odd. So we've got some soul shells. We got 2 odd engravings. We've turned off the security system. And we have killed Ayame Blackburn. Now, to actually get back to the main house, I did mention that we would be going back to that garbage disposal to see what we can do with that. That's a Protector Z smile. Need this.
Adios.
And I also have some blood that I can now use to heal myself. Alright, so if Khan, and only Khan, goes to check out the garbage chute, only he is small enough to do that. Someone over there? Yep, someone's over there. But it's also pretty annoying if you do that and you don't actually know what it does. You don't actually leave. You don't actually intend to leave the back house. You just do it because you're Khan and you want to check out what that garbage chute is, and then whoop, there you go. You're back in the main house. Sorry about that.
Collateral shot.
All right, we wanted to go to the pool, which is this way. I believe this is the only area in the Blackburn estate that we have not explored yet. And while we found Ayame, we have not found Curtis, who is the actual reason that we're here, of course. Travis suggested that he must be hiding out somewhere. Whoop. To avoid this hot and muggy night. Let's see if we can find him.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Travis looks like he's about to take a dive. What's he doing? Well, yep, as we learned, Dan used to be part of Curtis's organization, but he was set up. Now, we don't want to go there. Set up by Pedro. And now he has revenge on his mind. Curtis, he's so paranoid. He has such a secure security system that he set up that whole thing with the 2 odd engravings only for his pool controls. That seems a bit excessive. If you want to empty the pool, you have to find the 2 odd engravings and put them in the box so you can open it up and get to the lever. And we know how we can open that. But if we were to do that, the only thing we would be finding is the area where we found the first soul shell. The reason for that is so if you didn't get it at that time, that's an easy shortcut to take to head back and find that soul shell. But of course, we don't need to do that. We already got it. We have all of them.
Works, doesn't it? Works, doesn't it?
And what does Wazuru have to say? Way ahead of you, Wazuru. We drain the pool of hate and self-loathing, and after doing that, we can see there is something in there. Oh, thought I heard someone.
Works, doesn't it? Works, doesn't it?
There's like a ramp going down in there. And in between the ramp, there's something else. Well, yes, I mean, there's appears to be a door, but also behind us is a cracked wall. And once again, oh, here it is. Here's the cracked wall. And again, I don't even need to repeat myself, but you know whose show it is. Let's do some damage to Curtis's pool. He'll be very upset about it. Don't think you're going to get much sun in this little room, Travis. Well, I think the skeletons have come out. Summer 2002. Those are some multicolored Speedo he's wearing there. Again, I don't think he's going to be getting much sun in this little room right here. It's not going to do much for his tan. Let's head into Harmon's room. Drop off this blood. But yes, all of the skeletons have already come out. We know about Curtis's past. We know what he's been up to. And we know that he's gonna have to die. I mean, if nothing else, we're trying to get him because of the attack on the immigration office. All this other stuff about the kids and the orphan trafficking, that's all just additional.
Don't make me say it. I feel my blood rushing through.
Let's give him a boost in power.
Yes, this is it.
All right. We've drained the pool. We've exposed the door beneath. Now, as Travis watches on, let's see what lies beneath the pool. Well, of course, this is what lies beneath. Of course, that doesn't do anything to him. We cannot touch him. And once again, we find ourselves in the Colosseum, this strange open place with a torn up ceiling and the sun shining down. We don't know where this place is, but we keep coming here after talking to the gate man. Kind of an odd clue. If its neck moves, then we'll be in trouble. So, this particular mini-boss I can't mess around with. I'm just going to switch to Khan because of Khan's critical lock-on that he has now. The thing about this particular smile that we're going to encounter through this door is that if you don't kill it in like 3 seconds, then it kills you with 1 hit. So, we're not going to be able to mess around here and show what it's capable of, because that would mean dying. So let's head on inside. I didn't lock onto it. Huh. You know, I think... Did I just forget to press something? Maybe. But if there's a plus side to that, you saw what the laser smile does. But I think I must have made a mistake right there. So laser smile. What did... Yeah, I know. We're going to have to get Khan. I know. I messed up, Garcian. I'm sorry. What the laser smile does, as you just saw, it's motionless and just kind of stands there, tied up, and it will then... just after like 3 seconds, fire a laser. Here's Khan's bag. And kills you in 1 hit. And if you don't want that to happen, you're going to have to shoot it in the weak point.
Look, I'm a cleaner. I can feel no remorse when seeing a dead body. To me, it's merely cold, rotting flesh.
Let's try that again.
Fuck you.
Okay, that's how that's supposed to go. But yeah, that's one of the roughest of the mid-boss smiles. There's one that I can think of that I have a tougher time with. But the laser smile, if you don't have critical lock on, can be pretty difficult. And as you can see, I did have trouble with it, even though I did have critical lock on, which I still don't understand. But we're continuing on. Harmon's room. We don't need to go in there. I don't actually need to drop off any more blood. So in front of us... All right. Kess tells us that we must trust the pigeon. Well, that's a retinal scanner, and clearly Khan is too short to use that retinal scanner, not scannel. It's a scanner. Let's get someone taller, like Mask. No, that only gets the top of his head, because Mask sort of slouches over. He's very bad posture. He's really taller than that. But that doesn't work either. Really, there's only one person who would even be able to pass the retinal scanner here to begin with, considering, you know, it's to keep other people out and to let the people who are in the inner circle in. Well, one of our Killer 7 used to be in Curtis's inner circle, that, of course, being Dan.
Danny boy, look at you. You've changed considerably. Into a badass, if I may.
Yeah, and you've changed a lot too. Into an old man. I went to see the devil. Now it's your turn.
Oh, my pupil, so tenacious of life. Guess I have to kill you again.
Shut up, before you run out of breath.
I got rid of those smiles. There's no one to disturb our game. It's just you and me.
Sounds fair, 'cause I hate holding back. Even for an old fart like yourself.
Talk all you want. I won't need 6 bullets for you.
Or 4 for you.
We'll begin when the bird flies. Can you remember that? Pink-ass punk, you're going down.
Alright, we're in a shootout with Curtis. We have to wait for the pigeon to fly. We could just try to shoot early. But that happens. And he gets a point. First to 4 points wins. So we have to wait for the pigeon to fly. I drew early. got me with that one. Alright, I guess this comes down to this point.
Looks like this is your end.
Guess you think this is pretty funny.
You got quite a hobby here, old man.
Doesn't hurt to have a hobby after retirement. What do you think?
What do I think? I think what you got here is no different than what those guys do at immigration.
All I ever wanted was to shed light on my life.
You have no idea. You're nothing but a sick maniac.
Guess it's time to close the curtains.
Trying to die in style? Give me a break, you sick old man.
Life, wonderful indeed.
And with that, encounter comes to an end. And I think we can say that for once, the Killer7 did accomplish their mission. We did take out Curtis Blackburn as well as Ayami Blackburn and put an end to their orphan trading scheme. I mean, who knows if anyone else is still doing that? Pedro certainly is not anymore. People at the immigration office were shot up, so maybe that whole organization, maybe that whole operation is in shambles now. Who can say? I cannot. All I can say is that encounter is over and Curtis Blackburn is dead. And Dan now has his revenge on the man who killed him. And with that, we're going to continue on to the next mission, Chapter 5, Target 4, Alter Ego, taking place in October of the same year, 2011. So, I'll see you next time as we begin a new chapter. One that I'm going to say is considerably more lighthearted than the one we've just done. As Target 4, Alter Ego, the Killer7 go up against the Power Rangers. I'll see you next time as we begin that.
Draw a picture, I said to Almeida. I spoke with theatrical flair. Any effort to escape is useless. You will be found and cold. However, if you make preparations that will make you the master of your own fate, you might be able to overcome your present circumstances. The cloud grabber grinned. His eyes lit up as he said, "What an impact that had on me. Killer7 is the key to the next door, the next step in Miss Jacobs' predictive story."